Hey, how you doing? This is Adam Post, publisher of more than 1,000 comic books and marketing expert covering the woke boycotts. There's a brand new boycott going on with Kohl's, and the reason they're getting boycotted is because they're selling LGBT merchandise for babies, onesies, 3-month-old babies with multiple outfits promoting the LGBT agenda. For some people, and I would say that's probably most people, 3 months old is a little bit too soon to start deciding these things and dressing babies this way. There's been a movement for a few years now to stop offering gender-specific clothes for babies, like blue for boys, pink for girls. This is from Vox. Originally, it was gender-neutral baby clothing, a quietly radical movement. Why should we put babies in clothes matching their biological gender? Over here from UpChoose. Gender-neutral baby clothing is on the rise. Is it right for you? Well, that seems harmless. Yeah, it's probably harmless, but as harmless as that is, here's one from Salon. My daughter's not wearing pink. Enough with sparkly princess clothes. We've long needed alternatives to the dreary pink and blue norms for kids. Finally, they're arriving. So that was from 2015, and this is what it leads to, is, okay, we don't want you to dress your babies according to biological gender, but we will have you dress them according to promoting the LGBT agenda. Naturally, this has upset some people that are not part of following the agenda. And we're not just going to cover this article. In a group on Reddit where employees of Kohl's talk, they're starting to discuss some of the boycotts and problem calls they're getting from customers, negative responses from customers already, because this is spreading out all over the internet. Look at this from The Independent. Kohl's threatened with boycott over Pride-themed clothes after Target forced to remove collection over threats. From the Post-Millennial, Kohl's risks a Bud Light scenario after selling Pride-themed baby clothes. From the New York Post, Kohl's is the latest retailer facing boycott calls for selling Pride onesie for babies. From another site, quote, we're running out of stores. Kohl's Pride collection for toddlers comes under fire, sparks boycott calls. From the Street, Kohl's is the latest retailer to fall victim to the Bud Light controversy. This is a new wave of cancel culture. This is a new wave of cancel culture, and it's canceling companies that just don't go and speak to the customers and try to understand, is this something our customers actually want? And if it's not something our customers want, we can't offer it. It's always been like that when you have a store. You don't get to sell whatever you want. You get to sell whatever your customers want to buy. And if you start offering things and your customers are offended by the things you're offering, doesn't matter what they are, you can't sell them anymore. You have to stop. Kohl's is about to learn that lesson. Coming from the Daily Mail, before we get into this article, please be sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the bell for notifications and give me a thumbs up. Really appreciate you guys. Another company needing Bud Lighting? Outrage grows as Kohl's stores offer LGBT clothing for babies, as the outlet is the latest to face backlash over woke merchandise. Kohl's has become the latest retailer to receive backlash for catering to the woke crowd after shoppers slammed their LGBT plus apparel for infants. The onesies with the LGBT pride flag on them, specifically tailored to June, which is known internationally as Pride Month, have even sparked calls for a store boycott. One Twitter account put it succinctly, looks like another company needing a Bud Lighting. The department store has already seen its stock shares lose almost half their value in 2022. That was before all of this boycott issue. And now they could be following the path of Bud Light and Target. Popular Twitter account And Wokeness led the charge against the LGBT onesies for infants, writing, Kohl's is pushing LGBT pride for literal babies, and added, looks like Kohl's didn't learn a thing from Bud Light and Target. Now, naturally, this merchandise was something Kohl's was probably planning for as long as a year. It's not like they just saw things a week or two ago and said, hey, oh yeah, Pride Month is coming. Let's make some baby merchandise to celebrate Pride Month. However, they do need to be aware of what's going on with their customers and what's going on in the industry. And if people don't like this merchandise, they'd better be careful about offering it. The Kohl's products were spotted both online and in stores, according to numerous social media posts. Quote, celebrate the joy that comes from living authentically and unapologetically during Pride Month and all year long with this Baby Sonoma Community Pride bodysuit set. Well, now babies can be their authentic baby selves, but wait, how is this appropriate for babies? That babies are babies. That's authentic enough for babies. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. YouTuber Twisted Luck Truth posted a video that was also shared on TikTok criticizing Kohl's LGBT in-store merchandise, claiming the social media site took it down. The account showed off various pieces of Pride merchandise throughout one unknown Kohl's location, including a t-shirt that proclaimed, "Belong, believe, be proud," with a Mickey Mouse logo in silhouette. Conservative influencer Benny Johnson wondered, why is Kohl's selling Pride merchandise for 3-month-old babies? Wouldn't it be nice if Target and Kohl's also offered toddler wear that had pictures of the American flag? One more liberal content creator defended Kohl's in the wake of the boycotts against other companies and stated the company should stand its ground. Kohl's move comes as many are attempting a boycott of various big-name brands over displays of solidarity with the LGBT community, which many are seeing as a progression of woke ideology. Well, because obviously it is. Bud Light is giving away its beer for free with new promotions after the Dylan Mulvaney backlash wiped out $16 billion off of their parent company's value. Target has pulled some of the most controversial items from its Pride collection in the face of a Bud Light-style boycott, but it's doubling down on its commitment to LGBT causes and blaming volatile complaints for its decision. Target said it had pulled some of the items that have been at the center of the most confrontational behavior. Since introducing this year's collection, we've experienced threats impacting our team members' sense of safety and well-being while at work, Target said in a statement. You know what also would be a good statement from Target would be just something like, hey, we understand that our customers have been supporting us for decades and we really appreciate that. We never intended to insult them with anything that we'd offer. We would never do anything like that intentionally. And we hope customers can understand that while we're trying to be sensitive to everyone, sometimes we create disappointment or conflicts between some of our other customers. So please accept our apology. We're going to revise what we're doing. Just anything with respect to apologizing to your existing customers that put you in business in the first place would be nice. Well, given these volatile circumstances, we are making adjustments to our plans, including removing items that have been at the center of the most significant confrontational behavior, Crisis Communication Manager Kayla Castaneda said. The company did not specify which items had been taken off shelves. Many of the swimsuits, onesies, and t-shirts that spark outrage remain available online. Target has lost $10 billion in market cap. That's the market value of its stock, going from $74 billion all the way down to $64 billion over the period of 10 days. That's a bigger drop than Bud Light's parent company. Staffers at Target headquarters reportedly held an emergency meeting last week to avoid what a Target insider told Fox Brass had colloquially been labeled as a Bud Light situation. An insider divulged the company had made the emergency decision at the last minute in direct response to threats staff had received in recent weeks over the new displays. It's not even their Pride Month yet at June 1st. When Target's Pride Month kicks in, they are going to probably have additional complaints to deal with. Kohl's push to offer LGBT clothing comes after the struggling department store chain posted a surprise profit earlier this week amid widespread downfall in the retail market. Big-name stores such as Walmart, Sears, and Walgreens have been shutting down their stores all over the country, while 50-year-old discount home goods chain Bed Bath & Beyond filed for bankruptcy in February of this year. In contrast to other chains, which have been hit by the so-called retail apocalypse sweeping the country, Kohl's said it is not considering downsizing plans at this time. Downsizing would be closing stores. Instead, they're focusing on implementing new business strategies and drawing in customers with its revamped stores and merchandise. Bring in new customers. Focus on making money. You're not going to get babies to buy gay clothes. Babies don't buy gay clothes. They're not gay, they're just babies. The Kohl's section on Reddit for employees of Kohl's, somebody posted, and so it begins, showing this Fox News story talking about how Kohl's faces shopper uproar after becoming the latest retailer to market LGBT clothing to children. Customers are saying, disgusting. So here's the response from Kohl's people to that Fox article. Pretend Chipmunk says, LOL, I wondered why customer service. I had 3 calls this morning about, quote, I'm never shopping in your store because you support gays. I don't think they appreciated my chipper. We hate to lose your business, but have a nice day. And then I hung up. Another employee said they want to hurt our companies, but really they're hurting workers in the end. CEOs will always be rich and the workers will be jobless. At least this worker starts to understand, hey, you know something? It does matter what happens at your company. It matters what merchandise they carry, and it matters what customers say. Donut Turbulence says, if people don't like it, they don't have to buy it. If it offends people that much, then they can go somewhere else. People don't need to ruin the fun for others who may appreciate the merchandise. A piece of clothing isn't going to hurt anyone. It's just stuff, people. Well, people are choosing to go other places. That's what a boycott is all about. Obligation Prudence says, it's funny you posted this. I just got off the phone with a customer complaining about Kohl's carrying Pride shirts for infants. and how he will never shop at Kohl's again after being a longtime customer. After explaining to them that the stores have always carried Pride merchandise for a few years now, without issue, mind you, that is not up to the stores but corporate. I simply gave them the toll-free number to call, so I guess that means the attacks on Kohl's have begun. Lastly, someone said here, this is a non-issue. Target and Bud Light were worse. The Kohl's merchandise is no different from any other company during Pride Month. The stuff looks like something you'd get from Etsy. Hippie Chick says, it remains to be seen if it's an issue or not. Comments on the Facebook page are brutal. Here's the Facebook page. Are those comments really brutal? They're pretty brutal. Sharon says, I was literally going to go clothes shopping with my son for summer items. Nope. Go woke, go broke. Hashtag leave the kids alone. From Donna, I spend a literal fortune every year in gift cards for everyone in my family, friends, and neighbors. How sad. Too bad. Done. From Cher, Kohl's going the way of Target and Bud Light. Bye-bye. From John, just shredded our Kohl's card. From Jeffrey, I've been shopping Kohl's for a year exclusively. Never again. Leave the kids alone. It just goes on and on and on and on. Customers are not happy. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Did you think Kohl's would be doing this? Did you think they would get in on the woke agenda and start offering Pride Month merchandise for babies? Do you think Kohl's will turn things around and say, hey, you know what? We're sorry, we never intended to offend any of our customers. We understand our customers have different interests. Please understand that. We will offer the merchandise online, but will no longer be in stores, or at least consult some customers and ask them, hey, what do we need to do to make it right? That seems like good customer service, but let me know what you think in the comments below. Always love to see your ideas in the comments. Please be sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the bell for notifications and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you again soon with another video. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.